She is now an advocate with Help Now, and the mural was created in partnership by a number of people. Andy, sorry, you can hear me in the back. So, Chris warned me. Talk up. Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I want to honor you all for stopping by the mural and taking some photos, just to recognize that mural was a community effort coming together, but specifically Andy with Help Now and Christina came together after the murder of Nicole Montalvo here, that rocked our entire community and even our entire nation. And so Nicole worked at Broadway Pizza Bar, and they allowed us to have that mural created to honor Nicole and all survivors who have lost their lives to domestic violence. So I just want to acknowledge their bravery and their commitment to this entire community and raising their voices to end this violence. At this time, I want to invite a very special guest who's here with us this evening. Congressman Darren Soto has joined us, and he just arrived back here from Washington, D.C. this afternoon, and is joining us this evening. And I want to invite him up to share just a couple of words with us. We appreciate him making the effort. As you can see, he's dressed pretty spiffy for our event this evening, so I'm super grateful that he's joined us this evening.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Oh, we had a little applause. Thank you, everyone, especially. You are all so much stronger than you know. Many of you know you're already that strong. And many of you have faced impossible challenges for literally almost the entire history of humanity. We saw women and domestic violence victims generally be silenced, whether it was the laws or communities that failed them. But over the last 20, 30 years, we've seen huge strides in both laws, local and federal, funding that we've been able to work on with Help Now, as well as with Nuevo Sendero and the good folks in Orange County with Harbor House. And we have our amazing local law enforcement who also is doing the hard work every day to help protect our victims. Let's give a round of applause to these amazing folks who are helping out. And so we're here tonight to remember the survivors, both Nicole and so many others. We all know someone who's been a victim of domestic violence, but we also know many people who survived, found strength, and thrived. And we want to make sure that the resources are there so that if there is a spouse that is facing an abusive relationship or significant other, and they feel trapped financially, emotionally, maybe even familially in their family, that there's resources for them to be able to do what they need to do to keep themselves and their families safe. And so God bless you all. Thank you for having me tonight, and we remember the victims and we're there to help them. God bless everyone.
Thank you, Congressman Soto. We appreciate you. And now I would like to invite up a dear friend and an amazing advocate with the Kissimmee Police Department. This is something we do each year. If you've been with us for some years, you probably recognize this, but we do a special poem. And so Michelle's going to come up and read I Got Flowers Today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'd like to invite Pastor Lewis to come up to read.
Good evening. I got flowers today. It wasn't my birthday or any other special event. We had our first argument last night, and he said a lot of cruel things that really hurt me. I know he is sorry and didn't mean the things he said, because he sent me flowers today. I got flowers today. It wasn't our anniversary or any other special day. Last night, he threw me into a wall and started to choke me. It seemed like a nightmare. I couldn't believe it was real. I woke up this morning sore and bruised all over. I know he must be sorry because he sent me flowers today. I got flowers today, and it wasn't Mother's Day or any other special day. Last night he beat me up again, and it was much worse than all the other times. If I leave him, what will I do? How will I take care of my kids? What about money? I'm afraid of him and scared to leave. But I know he must be sorry because he sent me flowers today. I got flowers today. Today was a very special night. It was the day of my funeral. Last night, he finally killed me. He beat me to death. If only I had gathered enough courage and strength to leave him, I would not have gotten flowers today.
Thank you, Pastor Lewis. Obviously, that wasn't Michelle, who is still an amazing advocate here with the Kissimmee Police Department. But they wanted to honor Pastor Lewis was on our agenda to join us for the invocation and wasn't able to trudge his way through traffic quite in time. So we're grateful that he was able to read the poem for us. Thank you. As we spend these final moments together tonight, and we're going to lift our candles, I want to acknowledge each of you for being here and for the families that are left behind in the wake of a domestic violence tragedy. We see you and we honor you. It is an incredibly difficult and unimaginable thing to experience. And when you are brave and take on each day and sometimes lift up your voices to support other people who experience this, you are making a ripple effect and a change that is incredibly important. So thank you for being here and for honoring all survivors, for honoring our community and their commitment to being here together, and to those that we've lost. At this time, I would really love to extend an invitation to my dear friend and colleague, Mary Downey, with the Hope Partnership. Reverend Downey is an inspiration in our community and is a huge advocate herself. And so she always has great words to share for us.
Well, friends, before I became a pastor or an advocate in this community, I was a child who survived domestic violence in my childhood home. And so I know what it means to live with fear in places that should feel the most safe. I know what it means to find your voice after years of silence. And I know what it means to be surrounded, as we are tonight, by people who choose love over fear and hope over despair. Tonight we have walked not just to remember, but to reclaim our stories, our safety, our right to live a life without violence. Every step we took said, we are not alone. And every candle we hold whispers, our stories matter. And so now I invite you to raise your light one more time and lift it high for the children still hiding behind closed doors, for the survivors still working to find their strength, and for the ones that we know never made it out. We lift it for them, and we lift it for us. And now, as we extinguish our lights, know that our light has not gone. It is simply moved inward. It burns within you, within me, and within every single person who refuses to look away. Carry this light into the world. Let it guide your words, your choices, your compassion, and let it be a promise that we will keep walking, we will keep loving, we will keep shining until every home is a safe place to call home, and every child and survivor can sleep in peace. Go forth in love, go forth in power, and may the light of Christ within us all lead the way. And together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Please go forth in peace.
All right, thank you again for joining us. We do ask that you allow us to collect the candles because we reuse them each year, and we'll be happy to hand you one back to you again next year when you come back and join us again.